Viola from WeWatchMovies247. And today we're reviewing the movie Oblivion. I'm here with Acie Blaze, James Yan, Preacher Lawson, and Brandon Porter. So, it was a big one. It's Tom Cruise's big movie of the year. Ugh. Acie, what'd you think?
Tom Cruise's biggest movie of the year actually is All I Need Is Kill, coming out soon. But what I thought about Oblivion was graphically fantastic. Same director as the director of Tron. Great sound. I saw it in IMAX, and it was unbelievable sound, graphics, good cinematography, okay story, a lot of plot holes. I was often confused. I got to the end of the movie, and I'm just like, well, I was like, somebody's explaining to me what the hell just happened. Very predictable. Once you get past the first 30 minutes of the movie, it gets a little predictable. I wasn't too impressed, but everything else was so beautiful. The guns, the sounds, the spaceships, that I was blown away. I was like, okay, this is how you need to do sci-fi movies. Great way to show me the future. I was impressed, but I was just like, they kept repeating so many things, and I was like, how many times am I going to see this stupid shot? I know what you're trying to tell me. It was all right in my opinion. I can't say too bad.
Fair enough. James?
Okay, seeing Oblivion, I was expecting so much from a Tom Cruise movie over the summer. I think it's going to be a blockbuster. I felt the movie, cinematography-wise, was absolutely beautiful, breathtaking, great. But the story just dragged on when it didn't need to. I felt this was a great short story that got made into a 2-hour movie. They could have wrapped that up really quickly. Having said that, I was disappointed.
More story, or better, longer story.
Preacher?
You know what? I thought it was an okay movie. I was really disappointed, because I thought it was going to be bigger than that. It's like a roller coaster ride where you're riding out and you're like, yeah, all right, That's how I ride roller coasters. And I was like, yeah. And then you're like, I can't wait to the end. It's going to be a big drop. And it just goes straight and it coasts the whole way. You're like, all right, this is it. This is the whole ride.
This is the train. This is the
Yeah.
I'm on the A train. What is this?
Choo-choo. Yeah, it's stupid. All right, that's what it was like. That's what it felt for me. I was, had my expectations so high. And then, I seen it. And like they said, it was like the picture and like the graphics and everything was like amazing. But that was it. That was about it. That story kind of sucked.
Are you sure?
Or do I do this a lot? Yeah. You need to know what I'm talking about, all right? That's emphasis.
Brandon, what did you think, buddy?
Tell you the truth, I gotta disagree with all you guys. I loved Oblivion. It was, for somebody who's a huge sci-fi fan, this definitely touched my childhood. Somebody who grew up with Star Wars and Jurassic Park, just tremendous.
But the difference between those movies and that movie is those movies were good.
Yeah, but I'm putting it. Oblivion really kind of reminded me why I love sci-fi so much. Tom Cruise he was the lead role, and he did it's Tom Cruise, so he always
Is crazy.
Not crazy, but he always delivers.
He's going to, as far as his acting ability.
In most of his roles, I believe the sound and the action, fast-paced, intense, and thrilling. Just overall, the beautiful scenery and everything is. But just to sum it up, it reminded me why I love the genre so much. And to tell you the truth, it's got me really excited for some of the other sci-fi movies coming out this year, like Star Trek, Ender's Game, all those other great films. So
I agree.
Looking at it, I mean, this is kind of an appetizer of future sci-fi movies that will hopefully affect me in the.
But when I go to dinner, I don't want the appetizer. I want to eat my meal. So
what's
for
up?
me,
What's up?
going to go.
You want to eat your meal, my meal?
That's right.
I gotta be honest.
We look like a giant Oreo. Now go ahead.
I gotta be honest. I did not like this movie at all. I'm a huge fan of science fiction. I thought this was going to be at least pretty good. I figured the whole thing out in the first 20 minutes. There was a lot of tells in the movie. When you guys go see it, obviously we're not going to spoil any of them for you. When you guys go to see it, keep your eyes open, watch, listen. If you've seen the trailer once, I guarantee you'll know the entire ending 20
and
minutes.
they give away most of the plot points in the trailer.
Exactly. So just as far as that would have been disappointing enough. But I felt like most of the acting was really bad. I did not like, I didn't think anyone did that good of a job.
I think the acting was good. I just think the execution of the story was.
I was excited to see.
I honestly was even disappointed at Morgan Freeman, which is I never hate Morgan Freeman in anything.
You're gonna have to do anything but have a cigar in his mouth and talk.
And even that I felt like he didn't do well. I think they put way too much of. I think the script was obviously a problem from the beginning, but I think they put way too much on the shoulders of an inexperienced sci-fi director, and what came out was just a big, beautiful-looking piece of garbage.
I just want to point out that the great part of that movie is that Tom Cruise had a new role. Like he finally got in a role, was like an action role where he saves the girl and then like rescues the whole world. And he never has roles like that. Being sarcastic. Okay, it's all his movies like that. But yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I was expecting him to pull off a mask and then just jump into a fighter jet. You know, Goose. All right, guys. So, out of 5 flying drones, yeah. Okay, we'll go with those. I was gonna say bubble bullshit things, but drones.
5? Why not 10?
It's 5.
All
Live
right,
with
man.
it. How many do you give it?
All right, moving on. Let's go.
You know what? I give it 3.5 out of 5.
You're much more generous than me. I give it a 3 at best.
3.
4.
I give it a 2.5. Actually, a 2. I was so unimpressed with this movie. It felt like an actual.
It wasn't bad,
was an
though.
IMAX.
It was just-
like I said, a beautiful looking piece of garbage. Like one of the nicest pieces of garbage I've ever seen.
You had to explain the
Guys,
movie to me.
maybe you feel differently than me. Tell us in our comments section. Thanks for watching We Watch Movies 24/7, our review of Oblivion.
Subscribe.
We'll see you guys at the picture show. I was getting to that. Make sure to subscribe to our station, and you'll see us soon. And,
Special thanks to Regal Cinema.
oh, okay. Special thanks to Regal Cinema and the Orlando Improv for having us here at Fat Fish Blue. Guys, take care.
All right.
Watch Movies 24/7. Thanks for joining us again, because now we are reviewing the movie Oblivion. Here with me is Acie Blaze, my boy James Yon, Preacher Lawson, and Brandon Porter. God. So we all saw the movie. Back off, all right? I'm scared of you. Let's take that again. That was
We go home, Red.